Most AI tools still leave you doing the work yourself. They write the email, you still send it. They write the code, you still deploy it. They suggest the workflow, you still have to wire everything together. That is the gap. In this video, I'm going to show you why AI agents are different category, and I'll prove it live with adaptive AI. I'll show you three things. First, it builds a small app from one prompt. Second, it connects to Gmail and works with real emails. And third, it turns that into an automated task that runs on its own. This is not a concept video. This is the real product doing real work. And once you see the difference, a lot of the current AI tools will start to feel like only half of the solution. Right now, most people use AI like a smart search bar. You ask a question, it gives you a good answer, then the human takes over. That is useful. I use tools like that all the time. ChatGPT is useful, Cursor is useful, a lot of AI tools are useful. But most of them still keep you in the loop for every step. Cursor can help write code. You still have to review it, run it, fix it, and ship it. ChatGPT can draft an email. You still have to copy it, open in your inbox and send it. Automation tools can connect apps. You still have to build the logic yourself. So the real bottleneck is not always thinking. A lot of the time, the bottleneck is execution. The simplest way to think about it is an AI tool is like a GPS. It tells you where to go. An AI agent is closer to a driver. You give it the destination and it handles the trip. That doesn't mean it replaces every person or every task. It means the amount of manual work drops fast when the system can actually do the job, not just describe it. That is the gap adaptive is trying to fill. So how does adaptive actually work? Here's the simple version. You give it a goal in plain English. Not code, not flowchart, not a long setup process. Just the result you want. Then adaptive figures out the steps needed to get there. If the task needs outside tools, it connects to real tools like Gmail, Google Calendar, GitHub, Slack, and Files. It does that through proper sign-in and permissions, not fake demo integrations. Then it starts executing. That is the important part. It is not only generating text for you to copy. It is reading, clicking, pulling data, organizing steps, and producing an actual result. So instead of saying, here's how you could do this, it moves closer to, I did it, here's the output. Then here's the second jump. Once a task works, you can reuse it. And if the task should happen on a schedule, you can turn it into an agent. That means the value is not just one good answer. The value is repeatable execution. That is why I see adaptive as different from the usual categories. ChatGPT is great at answering. Cursor is great at helping inside development. Traditional automation tools are good at fixing rules. Adaptive sits in a different spot. You describe the outcome, it handles the steps, it connects the tools, it runs the tasks, then it can keep running it again later. Now let's see it live. I'm inside Adaptive now and I'm typing this. Build me a habit tracker app where I can add habits, check them off each day, and see my streak. That's it, one sentence. Now watch what happens. Notice what I'm not doing here. I'm not choosing a framework, I'm not opening an editor, I'm not setting up hosting, I'm just describing the outcome. Now it's building the app. And here's the result. I can open the live app, add a habit, check it off, and see the streak update. This matters because the prompt was outcome-based, not instruction-based. I did not say create a front end, build a database, add these components, deploy it there. I just said what I wanted. That is the big difference between an AI assistant and an agent-like system. The assistant helps you think through the steps. This gets much closer to handling the steps for you. Now let's move from app building to a real tool. I'm going to connect to Gmail. And now I'm typing, show me the emails I have not replied in the last 7 days. So it gives me the summary that I asked for. This is where a lot of AI demos fall apart because they stay hypothetical. This one is pulling from the actual tool. Here are the emails. Now I can go one step further and say, draft a short, polite reply to this one. And there it is. I like this example because it is practical and easy to understand. This is not some giant enterprise workflow. This is a normal daily work. You miss messages, you forget follow-ups, your inbox gets messy. A regular AI tool can help write the reply. But first, you still have to find the email, decide what needs the attention, and move between apps. Here, the system is much closer to doing the full task flow. Now I'll show the jump from useful tool to actual agent. I'm typing every morning at 8 a.m. check my unread emails and send me a short summary. This is the part that matters the most, because now I'm not asking for one output right now. I'm setting up a job that should keep happening without me. Adaptive is taking the task, turning it into an agent, and scheduling it. You can see now what is happening there at the background. And you can see it says, this runs automatically. No action needed from you each morning. Just exactly what we expected. So tomorrow morning, instead of me opening my inbox first and sorting through everything, the summary can already be waiting for me. That is the real shift. The first demo showed creation, the second showed tool use, and this third one shows ongoing execution. That is why I think AI agent is not just a trendy new label. When it works, it changes the role of the user. You stop being the person carrying every step. You become the person setting the outcome and reviewing the result. So what is the difference in one sentence? AI tools help you do the work. AI agents get much closer to doing the work for you. In this video, Adaptive built a small app, worked with a real inbox, and turned that workflow into something repeatable. That is why this matters right now. The people who understand this shift early will save time first, then they will build better systems around it. And to be clear, this doesn't remove the need for judgment. You still need to review important actions. You still need to think, but the amount of manual effort can drop by a lot. Beyond what I showed there, Adaptive also connects with tools like Google Calendar, GitHub, Slack, Files, and many more. So there is a lot more to explore. Adaptive AI is linked in the description. If you want to test the difference between the AI tool and the AI agent for yourself, that is the place to start.